The New York Knicks defeat the Cleveland Cavaliers in Game 1 of the Eastern Conference first round of the playoffs, 101-97. We're going to break all that down in today's show. We'll give you out our game balls on today's show. If you missed the game, we'll recap it all. You're watching Knicks Now by Chat Sports. I'm your host, Marshall Green. You want the Knicks to win Game 2? Sub for dubs. Subscribe to the channel if you want the Knicks to win Game 2. When you take a look at the stats of this game from both squads, Game 1 of the first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs, what jumps off the screen to me here is the Knicks made their free throws, and really the Cleveland Cavaliers did not. Knicks got there 22 times, Cavs got there 21 times. Knicks made 4 more free throws than the Cavs. Knicks won this game by 4 free throws. You look at the three-point percentage. Despite the Knicks shooting a lesser percentage from the Cleveland Cavaliers did, they were still able to win the game. Both teams shot about 42% from the floor, but it all came down to the last couple of minutes in that ball game. We were live on the channel for this game, and in the fourth quarter, the Knicks had Mitchell Robinson and R.J. Barrett in the game. They started the fourth quarter with about a 7-point lead, but the way the Knicks were able to close this game is they took out Mitchell Robinson. They took out R.J. Barrett. They put in Isaiah Hartenstein, and they put in Quentin Grimes. And both those players made 2 great plays to close this game out. Quentin Grimes made those 2 free throws to extend this lead to a 4-point game. Isaiah Hartenstein got that offensive rebound, kicked it out to Grimes. Grimes swung it to Brunson. Brunson went and got a bucket to put the Knicks up 2. I thought Tom Thibodeau was a little bit late on putting in or taking out R.J. Barrett, but what he did was just enough for the Knicks to win. There's a bunch of people that you could say were the MVPs for the Knicks today, and I have one in store and one in mind already, but I want to hear from you. The Knicks MVP tonight was who? Sound off for me down in the comment section. Let me know. Who was the Knicks MVP tonight? Let me know down in the comment section. For me, it was the trade deadline acquisition. It was the small forward shooting guard out of Villanova. 6'5" wing out of Villanova, Josh Hart. 17 points, 10 rebounds, 8 of 11 from the floor. It was winning play after winning play after winning play from Josh Hart. I think the play of the day was probably when Josh Hart got the ball. I don't know if the Knicks were down 1 or they were up at the time. It was late in the fourth quarter. He caught the ball with 4 seconds left on the shot clock. Put it on the deck one time, sidestep 3, buckets. That Josh Hart 3 won you this game. He misses that 3, you probably lose this ball game. All of the plays he made defensively. He was great on Mitchell. He made him earn every bucket he got. Offensive class, 10 rebounds. Josh Hart, he's a special, special player, and he was my MVP today. Another one of my MVPs, though, was Julius Randle. A lot of people wondered how he'd play after he didn't close the season, missed the last 5 games due to that ankle injury. Hadn't played a lot leading up to the playoffs. I thought he was great in the first half, not so much in the second half. He ended up shooting less than 40%, 5 turnovers. But when the Knicks needed someone to look to close that first half and put the Knicks on top, I believe the Knicks were up 7 to close that first half. Jalen Brunson was out of the game in the first 5 minutes, as was Julius Randle. But Brunson had foul trouble. Then he picked up that 3rd foul in the second quarter as well. And Randle, he was your go-to guy. And what about the offensive rebound he had late in the fourth quarter? Kept this team alive. I don't remember who missed the shot. I think it was Brunson. Brunson stepped back 2. And Randle got that offensive rebound, and it kept the possession alive, and they ended up having to foul Quentin Grimes, and he iced the game with 2 clutch free throws. 19, 10, and 4. I know the field goal percentage is a little bit low, but Randle was awesome in that first half. I don't think the Knicks win this game without the contributions that Julius Randle made, but as always, number 11, Captain Clutch. 21 points in the second half. I think he had 12 in the third. Tough bucket after tough bucket. I know he only had 2 assists. You know what? I don't give a shit about that. He won the game. And when the Knicks needed a bucket, they went to number 11. They put Chetty Osman on him. I'll tell you this much. JB Bickerstaff ain't putting Chetty Osman on Jalen Brunson in game 2. Despite the foul trouble, despite playing 9 minutes in the first quarter, Jalen Brunson was able to steady the ship, keep the team afloat. And when he smelled blood in the water, he was able to get it done. I believe Jalen Brunson was the best player on the floor in the second half. He had 21, 6 points in half, 21 points in the second half. He was special, guys. He was special. Type number 11 in the comment section if you're hype that he is our point guard. Jalen Brunson, Josh Hart, Jay Wright, you know ball. You know ball, Jay Wright. We'll talk more about RJ Barrett and more team stats coming up in a second. But first, make sure you guys are hooked up with our proud sponsor of today's show, and that is Fume. Go to tryfume.com/chatsports, and remember to use code CHATSPORTS for 10% off when you get the Journey Pack today. That's tryfum.com/chatsports and use code CHATSPORTS. Fume is all about embracing the natural. It's not electronic, and instead of vapor, Fume uses flavored air. Best of all, it's free of harmful chemicals and packed with delicious all-natural flavors. The adjustable airflow dial and movable parts and magnets make it perfect for fidgeting, which can help alleviate stress and anxiety. I wasn't sure what to expect at first, but I was pleasantly surprised by the taste, feel, and look of Fume. Breaking a habit can be tough, but with Fume, it's easy, enjoyable, and even fun. With over 100,000 customers and countless success stories, there's no reason you can't be next. Start your journey towards a healthier lifestyle with the Journey Pack from Fume. Visit tryfume.com/chatsports and use code CHATSPORTS for 10% off when you purchase the Journey Pack today. That's tryfum.com/chatsports and use code CHATSPORTS for 10% off. You can also scan the QR code to unlock the offer and learn more about Fume. That link is clickable down in the comments and description of today's video. All right, we got to talk about RJ Barrett because we have to. 7 points, 4 rebounds, 6 assists. This is what pisses me off, though. 2 of 12. 2 of 12. On the live stream, I was begging for Tom Thibodeau to take out RJ Barrett and put in Quentin Grimes or put in Emmanuel quickly and do something. I don't mind the 6 assists from RJ. That's good. He was able to pass the ball. But 2 of 12. RJ Barrett is the highest paid player on the Knicks. He's got to be better. He's got to be better. The Knicks damn near lost this game because of him. Go back to the first half. There was 2 times early on in the first half he didn't get on the ground. He didn't dive on the floor for loose balls, and it resulted in Cleveland points. I thought he did a pretty good job on defense. They had him lined up with Darius Garland. I don't know what the stats for Garland were off the top of my head. We'll talk about those in a second, but I thought RJ was good on defense. Garland was held to 17 and 5 turnovers, so while RJ wasn't the sole defender, I thought he gave effort on the defensive end. He just leaves you with wanting more. This is unacceptable. Unacceptable. I don't understand how you play Barrett over Hart, Grimes, and Quickly. And Quickly didn't even have a good game. Donovan Mitchell, he got his. 38 and 8. You know what else he got? An L. I like Donovan Mitchell, but he didn't want to be here. He could have forced his way here. He didn't choose to be here. What about when Donovan Mitchell, after Julius Randle got the offensive rebound in the first half and he pushed him for no reason and started jaw-jacking? That was soft. That was beta mentality. I was not a fan of that. He got hot. He had a great game. But the Knicks made him work. 38 points on 30 shots. Albeit, he was efficient. That's a lot of shots. Didn't attempt that many free throws. He was a jump shooter today. Look, Knicks won the game. Congrats on the 38 points. I thought the Knicks did a good job on Darius Garland as well. I thought he was way more effective in the first half than what he was in the second half. He didn't do much in the second half, if at all. And your point guard had 1 assist and 5 turnovers. Both people had team players that played bad. Garland, I would say it's a bad game for Garland, to be honest with you. 17 points. Yes, 54%, but 5 turnovers, 1 assist. RJ Barrett wasn't good. We'll show you Emmanuel quickly. He wasn't good. To be honest, Quentin Grimes wasn't good either, but he had 2 clutch free throws. So both teams are going to want better production out of some of their players. So I want to ask you this question before we continue on in our post-game show. What player impressed you the most for the Knicks? I know some people are going to say Josh Hart, but I don't think I'm impressed by what Josh Hart did. Like, I knew he could do that. My answer is Isaiah Hartenstein, man. I thought he was really freaking good. But let me know what you think. 8 points, 5 rebounds, only 2 made field goals, but I thought he battled. I thought the Knicks defense was better when he was in the game. I thought the offense was better when in the game. He had that clutch offensive rebound to close the game, swung it out to, I believe it was Grimes. He gave it to Brunson. Brunson went and got a bucket. iHeart. Type those 55s. Isaiah Hartenstein. I'm proud he's a Knick. Emmanuel Quick was not good. 3 turnovers in the first half. I thought it was 4. I'm pretty sure I counted 4. Maybe they didn't call one of those an official turnover. But I thought Quickly was great. Did I say Quickly was great? That's not what I meant to say. Quickly was not great. He was not great. He was bad, to be honest with you. Think about it like this. Quickly, 0 of 5. Grimes, 1 of 4. You're 1 of 9 between Quickly and Grimes. I'm not sure they could have played worse. Grimes, clutch free throws at the end. I thought he played good defense when he came in. I wanted Grimes in the game over RJ Barrett because I think he's a better defender. I think he's a better team player, and I think he's a better winner overall. But if you're the Knicks, you got to be freaking happy you won this game with Grimes and Quickly not playing good and RJ Barrett. The role players for the Cavs didn't play good either. Karis LeVert, 1 of 7. Probably won't have a worse game this series. I know there's a lot of Evan Mobley fans out there and Evan Mobley apologists, and all I heard was Mobley was going to be a dominant figure in this game. He was not good. I think we're a year or 2 ahead on trying to applaud Evan Mobley. Good player, not a great player. And Randle kind of cooked him whenever Mobley was guarding him. There was too much lower body strength for Randle. If that's your defensive player of the year, there's a problem with the voting in this league because I didn't feel his defensive intensity all night long. Isaac Okoro was bad as well. You kind of saw the players that didn't have much playoff experience not play well for the Knicks. The Young Bucks for the Cavs didn't play well. The Young Bucks for the Knicks didn't play well. But the Knicks, they found a way to win. Remember, we will be live for Game 2 here on the channel. What an electric watch party for Game 1. Over 32,000 views. You guys are awesome. Thank you to everybody that has tuned in. Thank you to everybody that has super chatted. If you haven't yet, give me a follow over on Twitter at @MarshallGreen_, and I'll follow everybody back that gives me a follow.